Hello and welcome back to another video. Language is one of the topics I'm most fascinated about. Language was created in heaven, it was created by God. And so, for this, to show His spirit of diversity, He gave us different languages. This is what makes us unique, this is what makes us different. And this is the reason why I'd like to spend a little time in this video reviewing chapter 4 of our textbook entitled Small Group Communications Across Cultures. Speaking of culture, I am a Belizean, currently living or studying in Jamaica. So you can tell the language difference, the challenges that I face. One of the hardest things for me living here was understanding the language. Here in Jamaica, Patois is spoken, which is a completely different language from Creole, what we speak back home in Belize. For a word like hush, that one took a while for me to adjust to, because for us, hush means shut up. It means be quiet. It's a derogatory word. It's a word that is a word that is not used much back home in Belize. But here in Jamaica, it means different. Hush means, just like calm down. And so it took me a while to adjust to that word. This goes to show you that language is important, and it's important for you to know connotations and meanings behind languages or words, especially when you are not living in your home country or when you're a part of a small group with diverse cultures, members who have diverse cultures. All right, and so language is spoken. Language is also heard, and the verbal and the audible form of language can also be written. So when you think about language, think about it as something that is audible, and also think about it as something that can be written. Language communicates what members of a society needs to know. Now, without language, I'm not sure how we would get by. And so language is complex, but it's an awesome gift to have so that we are able to communicate to each other. Now let's look at the phenomena of language. Language serves as a bridge between the biological and cultural aspects of life. With language, we are able to communicate through cultures. Now, for me, I had to learn some patois for me to be able to communicate to my peers in patois. Here in Jamaica, English is also spoken, but not all the time you want to be speaking English, right? You want to be able to be relatable. And so, therefore, you try to learn some of the language to kind of fit in. Language serves the social group by providing a vital avenue of communication among group members as they establish or perpetuate the institutions designed to meet their biological needs. Language acquisition. All human societies use language. I want to say that again. All human societies use language. And like I said before, it is so complex that not even anthropologists or linguists can understand the complexity. One of their points that they bring up is that how is it that children learn language at the same age or at the same rate? There's no study that can prove how this occurs. There are also no evidence of any primitive language. And so we see that our awesome creator God is the author in the beginning, who is the author and the finisher of all things, and he's the author of language. Now, when it comes to language in culture, language changes through time. It changes through time. And we can see that it also changes from location to location. All in all, being able to communicate is one of the best gifts you can ever have. It's such a challenge to be in an area and you don't understand. You're not able to, but when it comes to language, you can either learn it to speak it, or you can also learn how to write it. It is written. And so with that, I close this video and I want to thank you for your time. See you in the next video.